Let's take a quick look at the ShoreTel Personal Call Manager. Make sure we know what it is, where it is, and just how we might make it our new best friend when it comes to manipulating telephone calls. ShoreTel Personal Call Manager is located on your XP or Windows computer and is usually associated with a extension on the ShoreTel PBX. So here you can see I have extension 115. I can grab the ShoreTel Call Manager and move it around, size it, shape it, pretty much have my way with it. Generally, it lives down here on the toolbar. When you get a phone call, you will generally get this, what we call a toast. And if I hit answer the toast, I'll generally get my ShoreTel Call Manager to pop up. This is called the active phone call line. So in this situation here, I can see that I have an active phone call with Mr. Gandalf the Grey, and we can also manage multiple calls. If I were to get another phone call in at this time, that call would appear on the display. Pretty much like that. I can see it popping up here. I can choose to answer it or send it to voicemail, or I can point at it, highlight it, and double click it. When I do that, you'll notice that I have put the first telephone call on hold. We know the call is on hold because we see the little music note here. Here the icon is a handset, and I can actually go back and forth between these two phone calls, point to and double left click will bring the call active. If I go down here, highlight the call, double click it, I will put the first call on hold and I'll be talking to this phone call. I can actually right click. Right clicking an object will bring up a list of options. One of those options could be to conference. If I were to right click on the other phone call and conference, I would actually bring these two phone calls into one conference call. So Gandalf and a caller who is currently blocked are in a conference call with me at extension 115. I can drop someone from a conference call by right-clicking the call and going down to drop that caller. So at this point, I'm back talking to Gandalf, and the two of us are engaged in a telephone conversation. I'm going to hang up on Gandalf at this point, and I'm going to walk you through the highlights of the call manager. Under the Windows drop-down window, we can see history, voicemail, directory, and speed dial. History, if I open that up, will create a tab down here at the bottom of my call manager that effectively enables me to see all of the phone calls that I have made or received from my extension 115. If I were to bring up my voicemail viewer, I would see all of the voicemail messages in my inbox. Currently there are none. Messages that are saved and messages that are deleted. This is an easy tool for enabling you to highlight a message, right click, play, use the little icon down here to play your voice message. You'll hear it in your handset, unless of course you've got this option selected that says play via PC speakers. In this section of the call manager, next to the yellow handset, if I were to type a name, BR, what will happen here is that the system is integrated with my Microsoft Outlook, and the more I type, the smaller the list becomes until I can finally go ahead and select someone and go ahead and place that phone call. If I select someone else on my team, you'll notice that these are extensions within the telephone system, and I can see by virtue of the icon that it is a telephone extension. It's green, meaning it's currently available. If I were to type someone else, let's go look at Gandalf here, I can see that Gandalf is at extension 157, and he's currently available. So that's a quick overview of the more salient operational features of the ShoreTel Call Manager. I'll bring you back in just a minute. We'll take a look at call handling modes.